Hey all, Ian here from the Sports Card Side Hustle, giving you a grading review. So I've been trying to submit a variety of different types of orders. I've utilized every order type that PSA has now. So this week, as I've had a few of those orders flowing back to me, you're going to see me now with some of the more affordable level grading reveals. Value level, I had the $18 order. I had a big order of $18 per card during that National Convention special. Those are already back to me in September, and those had to be in by the end of July at $18 a card, saying they were going to take 120 days. So that was quick. And then I've had more autograph level cards and RPAs coming back at the value level. So I want to show you a few of those. There's some, I don't want to say disagreement, but there is some controversy about whether to get the auto graded. I'm of the opinion you always get the auto graded and you end up with a little bit more value, or you give yourself a chance of that 10 or high grade auto and a better population count. So to me, the only exception is if you could tell that auto is messed up, and then that's probably going to be seen anyways. So the first one back, I've been buying a lot of Freddie Freeman during the season. I think he's underrated, undervalued. He's had an MVP, he's won a World Series, and now he's with the Dodgers in a big market. This one is his 2020 Topps Dynasty. The card only got an 8, so I would have rather had higher on that. But the auto gets a 10. So again, when talking about that pop count and the impact, this is going to be the highest population count that could have shown up for an 8. It's already serialized. It's a low print out of 10. And card got an 8, grade got a 10. Now, I have found Topps that have way better quality control than Panini for cards that come sealed in their packages, one per box, or that are redemptions. Panini, I get a lot of scuffs or mistakes on, but this one only got an 8. I was getting good number of 10s on theirs. So second card is a 2021 Triple Threads. Okay, so that's made by Topps, 2021 Triple Threads, a 10-10, right? So tough to beat that value. It's going to definitely be the highest graded. Right now, pretty sure that'd be a pop of 1. And it's only out of 7, serialized out of 7. So happy with that grade. That was a Freddie Freeman as well. And then Lindor. You can see I'm a Mets fan. I try not to overpay because of my emotional bias. But I did pick up some Lindor and Alonso and McNeil this year. So there's a Lindor, Gem Mint 10. And an auto of 10 on a 2019 Topps Luminaries. That's a Hit Kings, and for 183 hits. It's not a patch. No patch in that. Luminaries does make some of those. This is out of 10, so serialized short print. Pete Alonso, not a great grade. And would have rather had a higher grade on this one than the other, because this is only out of 5, serialized out of 5. So it's a 2020 Topps Luminary Hit Kings. Pete Alonso, it got an 8, got a 9 on the auto, but again, I bet if we go research that pop count, which we can do, feel free to put in the comments, check your research, that it's going to be the highest, a higher pop count, a better pop count, a low pop count, and show better data for autos that I have the autograph grade as well. Now, people are going to argue that it's hard to tell for things that are serialized with such low prints, like 10 or under, but in the data, I'll continue to show you that I get some autos that are out of 50, out of 100, and it usually almost always pays. I've never seen where I ended up with the pop count lower than it would have been, or worse than it would have been. Here's a 2016 Topps Dynasty. It's a 2016 Topps Dynasty out of 10 Freddie Freeman. It's got that uniform patch. I think people love this card. It's out of 10. It's 7 out of 10. The card got a 10, and the auto got a 9. I don't think that'll bring it down, really. Just my opinion. I think that it's going to show up as probably highest in the pop count, and that you probably won't find others that are a 10 and had the auto graded, and a pretty good grade. All right. So George Springer, not a good grade. It's got a patch. It's a 7. So not great quality control on that Topps Dynasty, or not as good as I'm used to. 2019. 2019, George Springer, auto patch. and it's only a 7 and then a 9 on the auto. So that grade's a little rough. I have another George Springer here. It's a 8 and a 10 of 2020. Also does have a patch uniform for the 782 hits. It's a Hit Kings 2020. An 8 and a 10. Aaron Judge saved it for last year. It came at the backside of the box, and you'll see this in auction. This one I am auctioning. That's a 9 and a 10, and that auto at a 10 is only going to help for the lowest population count and best grade out there. See if there's any graded 10. It's serialized out of 10, and it's his 2019. That's a big card. Happy to get a 9 on the card and a 10 out of that. That definitely increases the value. So yeah, a couple of things there I showed you. All $30 grading, by the way. $30 value grading and another 6 for the auto. So you only have to pay us. It's 20% more for any auto grade. So the economies that are 50, you had 10 for the auto. Values that are 30, you had 6 for the auto. These all went through value grading. To me, $36. I think that probably increased the value on all of them except for maybe 1 or 2 of the Springers. But the rest, good enough grades, definitely increases the value, definitely worth it to me. And PSA is back in grading pretty quickly, beating all deadlines that I've experienced. Although I will say the autos do tend to go near the end of the deadline or take longer than the regulars. So thanks for listening today. Check me out at Variety Sports Cards. Another issue of the Sports Card Side Hustle. I'll do more grading reveals and I'll do more tips coming up. Thank you.